YouTube friends and well wishers. This is Sonny Wayne Fella bringing to you today via Just For You. As I always say, this program is just for you. It is your program. Do whatever you wish with it. I want you to leave me comments concerning things that I say about our country, Liberia, and those that are leading us. I believe that Liberia is at a tipping point. The decisions that we make today will haunt us or will bless us. We've seen the difficulties that Liberians have been going through for many years. We had the tendency why we had leaders who we claim or we say they are Congo people. And for over 40 years, we have had the natives, the indigenous people of Liberia. But I want you to leave me a comment trying to differentiate, okay, what the Congo people did while we're in Liberia, or how Liberia was or being run or led. And today we see that the natives are ruling our country and leading our people. How is it today? Is it better than over 40 years ago when we claimed that we call them Congo people, when we knew they were typical Liberians? They were born in Liberia, but we still consider them outcasts. And we know what happened when we had this overthrowing of the government. And looking at those very places today, Attington, Bentall, and other places that these people lived, we saw how they looked. And today, the difference says of these places is very much heartbreaking. But you know, I'm so excited to you, my subscribers, for joining me again. You've been so faithful, so just, and I must applaud you, because without you, I won't be doing what I'm doing. So keep up the good works. Keep subscribing. Those of you who have not subscribed, hit the notification bell for me, so you'll be notified whenever a new video comes up. And also share this video, because it is important that we talk about Liberia, knowing that our elections is around the corner, and it is something that we need to actually seek the face of God for, because if we prayed, God will surely give us the right leaders. You know, we are saying what we want to say because we're humans and we're sinning in the flesh. We want this person, we want that person, we want this one to lead us. But I'll tell you the truth, if we can only go on our knees and pray to God, He will surely give us the right persons, and Liberia will be redeemed. You know, it is so astonishing. When I did some little checkup about the president of Liberia today, I realized that his net worth is about $90 million. Or that's what is written. That's what it said. It is written. It is in black and white. $90 million is his net worth 2023. And the reason is his monthly income and salary is about $7.5 million plus. I want you to understand that. All right? His yearly income and salary is $7.5 plus million. I'm not just guessing this. I want you to Google it yourself and you will find out. Okay? Google it, find out his net worth in 2023 is 90 million, because he make what? $7.5 plus million a year. You know, even the president of America make $400,000 a year. As huge, over what, 350 million people in this country? He makes $400,000 a year. And the income and salary of a president, or of the president of Liberia, according to those who wrote it, or that is on the international media, Google, it said his salary and income per year, yearly, is 7.5 plus million a year. I want you to digest this, close your eyes and just think about one person in Liberia making such an amount of money when the masses are suffering. The masses of our people are suffering, can't even find food to eat, don't have roof over their head. A lot of them are doing things just to survive that is so bad, erroneous, just to survive. It is so heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking. Inflation has overcome Liberia. It is tough. Our people are crying. They are suffering. It's so sad. According to Google, his net worth in 2023 was 90 million. Is 90 million. 2022, his net worth 82.5 million. Net worth 2021. That's when he became president of Liberia. You can imagine. He was president of Liberia at this time. I want you to know that. All right. So in 2021, he had 75 million. That was his net worth. In 2020, he had 67.5 million. I'm going from top to bottom. So I want you to see the progression. I will bring up the progression as we go along. His net worth in 2019, 60.5 million. Net worth in 2018 was what? 54.5 million. Now let's turn it around, okay? So the net worth from 2018 is 54.5 when he had just become president. Okay, newly, maybe a year or something when he became 2017, I believe. That's when he became president, or he took office in 18. But net worth in 2019, he has 60.5 million. Being president of Liberia, I want you to see that. Net worth in 2020, he has 67.5 million. The progression. Net worth in 2021, 75 million. Net worth in 2022, 82.5 million. And his net worth in 2023 is $90 million. One person in Liberia is as rich as Liberia since he became president. This is how much money he has, making $7.5 plus million as salary and income per year. One person. Why our people linger in gutters and garbages? And people want to re-elect such a person like this. This man has enough money to live on for the rest of his life in Liberia. Even his children and grandchildren can live for the rest of their life in luxury in Liberia with the amount of money that he's getting and that he has. And then Liberians are still saying they want him for another 6-year term. If he getting 90 million within 5 years or 6 years, you can imagine how much you're going to add up, accumulate for the next 6 years. He'll be even almost $200 million. You'll be getting almost $200 million just from Liberia as the president of Liberia. And people sit around and say George Weah is broke. The man is not broke. The man has money. He have taken enough from Liberia. Why they pay people $45 a month? $45 US dollars. Somebody who is just the leader of a small country, 43,000 square miles, 5.2 million people, and he makes $7.5 plus million a year. So 12 divides 7.5 plus million by 12, and you will see how much he made a year. A month. Liberians, why? We are smart people. Why are you allowing these people to cheat us? Why are you allowing these people to destroy our lives, destroy our country? The amount of money this guy make, it can build so many roads in Liberia. Farm to market roads. It can build our national highways to Sino, to Maryland, and other places in Liberia. Why would we want to pay this man such an amount of money? Why did the legislature agree to pay such an amount of money to him? Liberians, let's come to our senses. Let's step back and re-examine our thought process. And to crown it, Joseph Boyka was there for 12 years. You can imagine this man had been there for only 5 to 6 years. And this is how much his net worth is. You can imagine about Joseph Boyka. He is what? Hiding what he has. He go around making stories and lying and say his children never came to America to go to school. They're going to school in Liberia. But his vice presidential pick, he got 2 children in America going to school. While your children is lingering in Liberia, can't even find a good school to go to. Mud, putting muds on the wall, no chairs, nothing for children to sit on. But then that's what you guys are still trying your best to elect and select such a person to vote for them in office. Why are you people doing this to yourself? You know, it has come to a place where I personally have decided that friends and families in Liberia must begin to bear the consequences of their decisions. If you vote a person into power who only care about themselves and don't care about you, don't call to America for help. Because you voted for him or her to be able to help you find a job, to put food on your table, to be able to sit around the kitchen table, the counter, to talk about matters that will uplift your life and the life of your children and your family members. But if you don't do that and you vote someone into power who only cares for himself or himself and no one else, and you call to America asking for help, you're not going to get it. We don't call to Liberia for help. We don't. And it is the factual thing. We don't call to Liberia for help. So, because of the leader we have, even though right now it's never been 100%, but at least they created avenues by which we can work. We can earn something. Even though they call a lot for Uncle Sam, but we are still able to survive. We can purchase homes. We can buy cars. We can live a decent life. And I believe based on these things that they put into motion, into actions, that's why today we don't call Liberia for help. But because of the decision that you are making in Liberia by voting people into power who are only there to rob you, to corrupt, and cause you to suffer mercilessly, that's the people you vote into power who cannot give you the helping hand, who cannot put things into motion or into actions, who cannot create avenues for you to be able to live a decent life and get you a decent job and a decent paid job. You vote them into power and then you call us to help you. It's not going to happen anymore. I'm sorry to say. I have come to the decision that I'm not going to do it anymore. I am not going to help anybody in Liberia who do not vote for the right people to lead our country, Liberia. We have some real talented, educated, smart professionals with the experience of the global world and also corporate America. Even working within the government. There are people there who are smart and sensible, like Councillor Gonglo, who resigned from Ellen Johnson's government because of corruption, because of the corruption that was going on. There are smart people that we can look to and be able to elect and vote for as our leaders. Alexander B. Cummings, we know what he has done. We know where he came from. A poor man came to America and became a top guy in corporate America. Dr. Moneybar went to the highest educational place here in America, Harvard University. These are people that you need to begin to look at. Forget about recycling. Let's look at people who can help our people so that we can stop calling America and begging. So we can stop that. We all want to be prideful people. We all want to be people that can stand up high, lift our heads up high, not to keep begging. But because of the decisions that we make in Liberia, that's why we continue to beg those in America. Who told you that in America everything is rosy, that everything is bread and butter? Some of us get up 5:30 in the morning to go to work. Some of us sleep at work almost every day. We buy beautiful homes here in America. But guess what? We don't sleep in them. We buy real expensive cars, but we work double and triple. And we just keep working and we can't even use our own car. All we do is the car, we drive it to work, park it for the next 8 to 12 hours, and that's it. And we keep begging people here in America. People in America are going through their own struggle. Even though there's jobs opportunity, but they have to work before they can earn what they got. But then you there in Liberia, our country that we love so dearly, such a beautiful land of liberty, beautiful country. But you guys invoke people into power who just doesn't care about you. They want to seek your downfall. They make so much and they give you little or nothing. But then you are happy. Because why? That's the system you are used to. You need to break out, brothers and sisters. Those of you Liberians in YouTube land, you need to break out of the box. Begin to think innovatively. See things differently. Not the same old in Liberia. We just hate change. And that's pathetic. If we hate change, we need to embrace change, brothers and sisters, because our country is failing. It's out of free fall right now. We can't keep living the same life. We cannot. We had the people we call Congo people. I was just listening that now JMB is comparing himself to William R. Tugboat Jr., the former and late president of our country. Those days, I remember, I used to walk the streets of Monrovia. I never used to be afraid. Midnight, 12, 1, 2 in the morning, 3 o'clock, I'm out and about, having fun. I was young, but still I had time to have fun. But nowadays, if you go Monrovia, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you are in your room. Like 7 post curfew because of things that goes on in the darkness. Is that the country you guys still want, Liberians? A country that you can go to your room 4, 5, 6 in the evening? 7 post curfew, is that what you want, Liberians? Don't you want to have fun? There are people who say, oh, we can go to a nightclub late at night. But those people are the people supporting the incumbent. So what do you expect? They say Fanti man can say hey, Bonnie Ratting. So if they support the incumbent and we know that we go to bed at 6 o'clock or go to our homes 4, 5, 6, stores are all closed down, what do you expect him or her to say? What do you expect him or her to say? To say everything is well. And it is well with our soul. But that's not true. We were there. I went there. I saw it. I experienced it. When it's getting to 5 o'clock, we're all rushing, going home. When we go to stores, they are all closed down. And then you tell me that Liberia have safety? That people are enjoying in Liberia? Yes, you enjoy during the day, but when you get to evening time, everybody find a way home. It's because of the insecurity in our country. It's because of the leaders that we have. There are so many people who have been murdered in Liberia and there is no justice for them. No justice. Why? If our security apparatus are so experienced and so well, versed in the job and trying to arrest and find people who murdered somebody, why aren't these people having justice today? So many of them. When Ellen Johnson was president, she had JMB as vice president. There were 2 murders. Harry Grieve and the other guy, they were murdered. Today, we don't even know what happened to them. George Weah came into power. Over 12, 13, 14 people have been murdered. And out of those 12, 13, 14, 15, or how many people, we don't even know. Maybe it's only Shalom and Musu, the only person that they tend to be more serious about. Whether it's a witch hunt or what's going on, we don't know. I'm not justice. I'm not a person who knows what's going on. You guys there who claim to be so expert in what you do, you should know. And I believe if anyone commit crime, they must face the weight of the law. I don't care who you can be, because no one is above the law. Even if the president does something wrong, he needs to face the weight of the law. But if a person is murdered, those responsible for it must put in everything they can to find the perpetrators and bring them to book and bring them to justice. But we can't pick and choose. We cannot pick and choose. Now, a lot of us are afraid to come to Liberia because we don't know things that we say online, on YouTube or media. People in Liberia listening, and then when you go there, they hunt you down. So it makes it so scary. There are a lot of us who wants to come home to invest in our country, to do what we can to make our country a more suitable place for our people and for ourselves as we live here in America. But it's difficult. It's almost impossible now because of the situation in our country. And we continue to vote these same people into office. We cannot vote the president incumbent into office, and you should not. You should not vote JMB into office, and you must not. He was there for 12 years as vice president and did nothing. He did nothing. Let's try a new thing. Let's try somebody that will bring change to our country. Let's try Alexander B. Cummings and his running mate, Charlene Brumskin. Just give them a try for 6 years. Brothers and sisters, give them a try for 6 years. After 5 years, 6 years, if you see that they didn't live up to your expectation as Liberians, you can vote them out. There are so many people who's running today, and they will keep running. I promise you that. 2029, there will be a new batch that will come up to run. So I want to plead to your indulgence, Liberians. Give Alexander B. Cummings the opportunity to bring change to our country. For Liberia is dying, and we need to be resuscitated. Because if we are not, we're going to waste away. One person, his net worth in 2023 is $90 million. He makes yearly income, salary and income, $7.5+ million a year. Is that the person you want to continue to lead you? In earlier years, in 2018, he had 54.5 million. 54.5. So you can imagine in 5 to 6 years, how many million has he accumulated? Now he makes what? He earns $90 million. That's his net worth in 2023. And 2023 is not even over yet. Is this the person you're going to continue to support? To lead you? Is this the person? I beg your indulgence. Listen to wisdom. Be smart. Vote in those that you believe could do better. And the good thing about leading the nation, 6 years. If he tried 6 years and he didn't live up to your expectation, as I mentioned, you can vote him out. But Liberians, I pray. Liberia is a prayerful country. We are prayerful people. I pray, let the Lord give us the right leader. Because when he does, things fall in place. Thank you, and God bless you.